just keep moving forward.
Make as many memories as you can.
Do what you need to do in school to succeed.
Take every opportunity that you have.
Don't be stupid.
Take your academics seriously, but
Try not to focus on being popular and the person that everybody likes.
Don't take high school for granted, because it's over before you know it.
Don't miss as many days as I did.
I say go all out, dress up for every day possible.
Say cherish the time that you have in high school.
No, grades are important. Just take a step back and create some memories with your friends.
The Friday nights of football. Just going to school, dressing up, wearing the jersey with the khakis.
My favorite high school memory was coming to school on the first day of my senior year, just because you knew it was the last time you were going to first walk in those doors.
I thank Mr. Spade because he's my track coach.
I would say Mr. Schaefer and Mr. Stupp.
I'd like to thank Ms. Lefevre.
I'd like to thank Mr. Rothrock.
I would like to thank Mr. Schaefer.
By thanking all of the teachers I've had here over the years. I'd want to personally thank would be Mr. Allman.
Start off by thanking all of the staff and teachers. Though I would like to personally thank Mr. Tom Kenyon and Melissa Dennis. I'd also like to thank Mr. Jason Stubb. And lastly, I would like to thank Mr. Joseph Schaefer.
I want to thank Mr. Volts because
I would personally like to thank Ms. Berry.
I'd like to thank Mr. Fee and Mr. Stupp.
I would like to thank Mr. Rothrock.
I'd like to thank Miss Dennis.
I'd also like to thank Miss Dennis for.
and I would like to thank all the teachers for everything they've done.
I want to thank Mrs. Sprague and Mr. Ackerman.
I'd like to thank Mr. Richie Allman.
I'd like to thank Coach Schaefer.
Personally, I'd like to thank Mrs. Tujum because
I would like to thank Mr. Howe.
I'd like to thank Mr. Willard.
Mr. Rothrock.
I would like to thank Mrs. Platts.
I'd like to thank Mr. Stupp.
I'd like to thank Mr. Miller.
Well, I'd like to say thank you to all of my teachers here at Cuba Rushford, but especially a big thank you to Mr. Allman.
I'd like to thank Mr. Stupp.
I'd like to thank Mr. Miller.
I'd like to thank Mr. Stupp.
First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Joseph Schaefer. I would also like to thank Lippy.
I would like to thank Mr. Kenyon.
I would definitely have to thank Mr. Allman.
I would like to thank Coach Cap. I'd also like to thank Miss Lippy.
I'd like to thank Mr. Ricardo Ullman.
Mr. Rothrock.
You probably have to be Mr. Scott George.
I'd like to say thank you to the incredible teaching staff at CRCS for making my opportunities reality.
And so we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out, cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now, cause you don't have a day. Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of the night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And there was me and you, then it got real blue. Staying at home, talking on the telephone. And we would get so excited, we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves, thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, will we look back now? Will that joke still be funny? Will we still remember everything in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will little Brady Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can Heather find a job that won't interfere with a tan? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep thinking it's a time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And about tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end, and suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that'll follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's a time to fly. As we go